Hey guys, we just finished watching The Phantom Menace, the first out of the 9 that we're going to watch today. It's pretty fun, good time, a lot of laughs, a lot of appreciation for Jar Jar for sure. Definitely pod racing was a highlight. For me personally, I think it really started clicking for the audience once Jake Lloyd, Anakin Skywalker showed up. I felt like that's when the movie got really smooth. Everyone was like really, really settled in. But yeah, it was a great time. What about you?
I mean, always one of my favorites, of course. A lot of prequel kids in the audience, it seems. We got a lot of laughs out of Jar Jar. Cheers for every maiden character coming on, and we're still going strong here. only 8 more movies. 22 more hours to go, so here we go. We'll try to make it all the way through.
But yeah, we'll see you guys for Attack of the Clones. Hey guys, we just finished watching episode 2. Definitely a fun one because of a lot of the audience reactions to a lot of the Padme Anakin scenes. At least for me, I feel like episode 2 always gets better. I think I really like the tone, especially with the Obi-Wan stuff. It has a great sense of genre and some great visual stuff being done here. It always gets better for me. I don't know what you think.
I mean, Attack of the Clones is a tough one because, I mean, I've grown up with it, right? So I love this movie, start to finish, even the goofy stuff. But when you get into the second half, once they go to Tatooine, it's honestly, I mean, it's better than a Phantom Menace, obviously, in a lot of ways, once you do that. But the first half
takes a while to get
rough. There. But I love this movie, so yeah. The prequel trilogy, it's one of my favorites to watch consecutively. So now going into Revenge of the Sith, which I haven't seen in theater since 2005.
Oh man,
pretty hyped to watch this in a few minutes.
Yeah, it's like 2 a.m. guys. We're trying, but we're gonna see if we can push all the way through 9. But 2 out of 9 done so far. Hey guys, we just finished watching the prequel trilogy. Great time. Got to see it in RPX2, which was very awesome. This is the best performance from everyone. It just hits no matter what, from beginning to end. Not much else to say. I will say though, it is maybe at this point, maybe the delirium from staying awake, but it might push Empire today.
Whoa, okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm glad it was winning you over. I mean, still my favorite movie of all time.
It's my number 2, but it's pushing it today.
Yeah, still my favorite movie of all time. I mean, getting to finally see it in theaters again after 19 years almost, still hits. Yeah. So I absolutely love this movie. Can't wait to get to the OT though.
Hey guys, we just finished watching A New Hope. It's a classic movie. It's great. Always love the Death Star sequence. Lose a lot of our glup shittos, but they're the ones that we care about at the end of the day. But yeah, excited for Empire. We're pushing through.
Yeah, the theater at this point, a lot less cheering than there was when we started, but we're still going strong. I was leading the cheers for Porkins. I think it was the only one. But
yeah, I was for Biggs, of course.
But we'll see. How it goes now. It's 7 a.m. now. We've made it through the night, so only a few more left. We still have half the movies left.
This next one, that's the one that we have to fight through.
We'll see. Empire, of course, the best one. So.
Hey guys, just finished watching the original trilogy. We didn't get to do one for right after 5 because we had no time, had to transfer theaters and everything. Surprisingly, more of a muted reception of 5, but I think that's because everyone was just out of it at that point. And it's not the type of film to clap for and all that at 7 a.m. in the morning. But now that we're closer to noon, doing better. Return of the Jedi was a nice break for us too. We kind of skimmed through some parts, closed our eyes here and there, but we did fine. Finished the trilogy. I'm pretty happy where we're standing right now.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling good, feeling real good. Empire Strikes Back, it was certainly towards the end of that wall. Made it through the whole thing for sure, and then we had to get up and walk around and move theaters, which created its own little chaos, but it was fun. It was nice to see it in a better format. Now 3 more left. So sequels, we'll see how they hit when you have no sleep.
Hey guys, we just finished watching The Force Awakens, first of the sequel trilogy. there's a lot of really good things about it. I think this time around for me, I really did appreciate a lot more of the emphasis on the legacy. But I did also want to say that, I'm always a fan of the acting. This is a very exciting movie. Everyone brings their A game. It was a good start, right? So I'm curious to see how it all feels together. This is, in some ways, considered like the worst trilogy to put together because they don't necessarily line up.
Right.
But I'm hoping maybe on this binge format, it makes it a little nicer, a little bit more digestible. I don't know.
Certainly never watched all three of them in the same day, so we'll see. I think it could work a little better, maybe. Worried about how 9 works with 7 and 8. Watched them all together, obviously. But no, 7's my favorite. It will be by the end of the day. It's always been my favorite. I really enjoy this movie still. Certain things that didn't work for me the very first time I saw them, kind of brushed them under the rug for a while. They've been coming back more and more every time I watch them. But that's been the same with pretty much every movie in Star Wars, especially the sequels. So we'll see how 8 and 9 go. But I do really enjoy 7. So always fun to watch in the theaters. Saw it 7 times. So this is my 8th time seeing it in the theaters.
Hey guys, we just finished doing the full marathon of Star Wars Episode 1 through 9. We didn't get to do one right after 8 and 9 because there was some trivia going on. The schedules were changing up. But overall, yeah, it was a good experience. I think I definitely appreciated that we got to do it. It was worthwhile. The poster's super nice. We got some food. We got to see the Acolyte trailer, refills, everything. 8 was good with a crowd. I think it was definitely more of a similar tone to how everyone reacted to Empire, where it was like, yeah, it's like a more mature story. There are moments that were like a little funnier at the beginning, but otherwise I thought everyone was like even keel about it till the very end. The Rise of Skywalker was last movie. Everyone was just like, I want to finish up, like, let's get going. But you can definitely feel a lot of like the quick snappy dialogue almost take you out of the story at times, especially at the end of a marathon. That's what I was starting to feel a lot.
Yeah.
But still, it's a good enough ending. I think in the context of everything, I'd say that obviously the sequel trilogy doesn't flow as well in a marathon. I think I noticed it a little bit more for sure.
Yeah. But
yeah, I still liked it. It's a great, the fact that we could do 1 through 9 in 24 hours. That was an insane experience.
Yeah, there's nothing like it. I mean, it was definitely worth a try. We did it. It was not a do or do not. There is no try situation. We did it. And I'm very glad we did. Got an awesome poster. Had a great time. And honestly, the sequels were fun too, because even though we're all tired, the people who didn't want to watch the sequels, they went home. And so it was a pretty good crowd. Like, it felt, not the same as seeing them back in 15, 17, and 19, but a similar type of enjoyment and anticipation and appreciation. And I did appreciate that. I would completely echo that. Watching all 3 of them together, like watching each trilogy together, this one is by far the least connected. It doesn't work nearly as well. The flaws in them really stand out in that way. Like, the flaw in the storytelling, the fatal flaw of the sequels really is that lack of planning. You really see it here. A lot of things don't pay off or get reintroduced in each movie, and then they try to find new ways to solve each big character moment, but a lot of them never come, or a lot of them don't hit as hard as they should. But overall, I mean, I had a great time, and absolutely would do it again if they were doing a Revenge of the Sith one and get a Revenge of the Sith poster. Other than that, might need a little time off from doing this, but I had an absolute blast, and it was definitely worth it. But very tired. But honestly, it's kind of like a 6th wind right now.
Yeah, I think the moment we
Ninth
touch a
wind.
bed, it's gonna be over for us. Just unconscious, not even sleeping.
Yeah, it's that kind of like adrenaline run you're going on right now, where just like you don't even really feel tired, but as soon as you stop, you're getting dropped. So, but no, it was a blast. Had a great time, and I highly recommend it for anybody who's looking to do this possibly next year. If they do it for Revenge of the Sith / Force Awakens, I think it's worth it because it's a great time with a good crowd. The theater here, we were at Regal in Irvine. We'll shout them out because they asked us to tell people about it. It was really cool. They gave us a lot of free stuff, a lot of snacks for free with their ticket, and I think completely worth the price of admission. See them all on the big screen again. For me, it was all but Attack of the Clones I had already seen on the big screen, so to see them all again, plus the one I hadn't seen, absolutely worth it. Had so much fun.
Yeah, and I had to get Phantom Menace in, obviously, and Attack of the Clones. It's been 2 decades almost for Revenge of the Sith, so
yeah,
getting to see that also.
7 years old.
Yeah, exactly, right? And we got to see this in RPX too, which was nice. They let us move in for that and A New Hope, which I thought was a great combination. And Empire, right? It was just a great combination of like the hospitality and everyone's like anticipation and appreciation for these movies. But yeah, end of a long day, but at the end of the day, it was a great May the 4th, and we wish you guys all a great May the 4th. Whenever this video comes out, it's probably going to be a little later than that, but I hope you guys also had a great time. Watch Tales of the Empire. We'll have her review out.
Eventually.
We'll talk about the Acolyte's newest trailer. We'll be back for the Acolyte. But yeah, it was a great time. It was a great time, but definitely one we need to recover from.